Thank you very much, and good morning to all. The Honorable Camilo Gonsalves, Minister of Economic Planning, Sustainable Development, Industry, Information and Labor. Mrs. Roxanne John, Project Coordinator, CASIP SVG. Mr. Willis Williams, Chairman of the Board of Directors of St. Vincent and the Grenadines National Center of Technological Innovation, invited guests, the media, good morning to all. So let me again welcome you to the launch of the SVGNCTI's Business Incubator program. It is indeed a pleasure to have you all here with us sharing on this historical event, the launch of the very first ICT Business Incubator in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Fostering innovation. This is the simple yet profound theme of the Business Incubation program. And many persons may or may not have heard of business incubation. I'm sure you may have heard of incubation, but business incubation may be a foreign concept to you. So what is incubation? So incubation can be seen as a nurturing environment that combines business development processes, infrastructure, people, all designed towards fostering the growth and sustainability of new existing businesses through their very vulnerable early stages of startup. Because of this nurturing environment, the growth rate and sustainability of entrepreneurs is much higher than those who go about entrepreneurship on their own. Today, because of globalization, the world has now become our backyards. No longer is competition being faced only locally, but rather on a global scale. Within this very incubator, incubatees face competition both regionally and internationally. So what then must they do? How do they survive in the shark-infested water of entrepreneurship? The essence of competitiveness is learning how not to compete. This simply means that businesses need to provide a different, a unique, singular product or service that would have them not competing solely on price. Instead, businesses need to compete on innovation. The word innovation is often likened to people such as Albert Einstein, Thomas Edison, Steve Jobs, Bill Gates. However, innovation does not only mean creating something new. It also means implementing a new process, using a different product, a different source of reliability, or simply doing something old in a new way. In other words, you don't have to reinvent the wheel. You simply have to find a new way or a more effective way of using that wheel. In fact, a great innovative process does not mean coming up with new ideas. The process instead focuses on identifying the best problems and finding ways of eliminating or mitigating against these problems before they occur. That is what this incubation program is about, enabling these young entrepreneurs to tap into their creativity so as to be able to innovate. Often, one would hear that innovation is critical, but just as often, how to do so is not understood. In the Caribbean, we tend to punish failure and regard entrepreneurs as reckless or maybe even strange. However, innovation requires the innovator to be different, relevant, and generate value for their customers. Innovation should never be mistaken for entrepreneurship. Anyone can start a business. The challenge, however, is to turn it into a great business. The Business Incubation Program is designed to provide such an environment. The program fosters this idea of innovation. Through its service offerings, the program focuses on enhancing creativity, which then breeds innovation. These entrepreneurs receive training in fundamental business principles such as marketing, costing and pricing, operations management, customer relationship management, networking, just to name a few. It also offers counseling and advice sessions, as well as a mentorship program. All service offerings are directly focused on imparting relevant and applicable tools to the entrepreneurs. The fortunate recipients of the CASIP grants benefited twofold from this initiative. They were able to purchase equipment directly related to the operations of their business ventures, as well as receive business development training and support. Through its residential component, The young entrepreneurs are given office space right here in the Center of Excellence, and later you'll see some of these office spaces. Virtual incubators, although not present within the center, also have access to the same resources. Today, the center fosters the development of 12 incubators, 6 residential and 6 virtual. They are a combination of new and existing startup businesses who are all eager and determined to make their marks on the world. These businesses include software developers, multimedia producers, mobile application developers, online marketers, computers and mobile device repairs, web developers, photographers, as well as manufacturers, all using ICT in some form to enhance their service or product offering. You will get to meet them, as I said, a little later, as well as see what they have to offer. You would also hear from a few of these incubators later, in their own words, what being a part of the business incubator has meant for them. Upon graduation, the entities within the program ought to be able to be competitive, as well as sustainable, having received the requisite nurturing to be able to do so. So therefore, let us all do our part within the national ecosystem of St. Vincent and the Grenadines in ensuring that these innovators, these young innovators, do indeed succeed. Thank you.